Welcome back. Well, they're campaigning in Iowa and New Hampshire, and we are campaigning here in Canada. You know, we do a lot of fights in Alberta. We've got the StopTheCarbonTax.com campaign. But today, I had the great pleasure of going to visit a crowd-funded campaign billboard here in Toronto proper, at the intersection of Eglinton and Laird. Here, take a look at this billboard going up. This billboard was paid for by you, by hundreds of Rebel.media viewers chipping in $5, $10, $100. Stop the corruption, stop the lies. Sign the petition at www.FireWynne.ca. And we've got footage of this actually going up. Let me show you what that looks like. Look at how fast that happens. It's like big pieces of wallpaper that are laid out like a jigsaw puzzle and glued on. Tell me that's not fun. It only took about 10 minutes for the whole thing to go up. Am I excited? Yes, you can tell. And there they are, making it beautiful and straight. FireWynne.ca. Well, while that plays in the background, let me bring in via Skype my friend and co-founder of the Rebel, Brian Lilley, who actually led the campaign to FireWynne.ca, a campaign that continues. Brian, what do you think? What do you think of that billboard?
That warms the cockles of my heart.
Yeah.
It really does. You know, we did the Fire Bob campaign about Bob Chiarelli, the energy minister, and I got to hear the ads play on radio here in Ottawa because Bob Chiarelli is an Ottawa area MPP and cabinet minister. So, you know, just like that billboard is right near Kathleen Wynne's office, down the street a little bit, we ran the Fire Bob radio ads in Bob Chiarelli's hometown. Let me tell you, it got tongues wagging, people talking, and they took notice. Well, I'm glad that they're taking notice here. I hope that they take notice, and it warms the cockles of my heart to see it go up, and it proves to the audience that when we say we're going to do something, we do. And we're not going to let up on the petition, and we're not going to let up on holding the Wynne government to account, just like we're holding the Trudeau government to account.
Yeah, well, thank you. And you're right to say this is a little bit down from Kathleen Wynne's office, but starting next month, we will have a billboard right across from her office, her constituency office. When you walk out of her office, you will not be able to miss. So this one's down the street a bit, but we have another one, identical, that we will be putting up right outside her office to remind her that we are keeping an eye on her and that we don't like what we see. And I think there's two species of reasons to oppose Kathleen Wynne. One is the economic devastation that she's causing to this province, the massive debt, the high electricity prices, the high unemployment, the have-not province economic status. But a whole other level is the corruption, the police investigations, the deleting of emails to flout the law. There are so many moral reasons to get rid of her, even if you agree with her socialism that so many people don't. Brian, make the case in 90 seconds for why Kathleen Wynne should be fired.
I'm not sure I could get through the corruption in 90 seconds, but let me try. We've got two people who were formerly bigwigs in Dalton McGuinty, Premier Dalton McGuinty's office. He's her predecessor. Now she can say, well, they didn't work for me. She was at the cabinet table that made all the decisions about canceling gas plants, electrical gas plants, in order to save Liberal seats. That cost us more than $1 billion. That's one reason to fire her. She was part of that decision. She's been part of the cover-up. We want to look at other corruption. Look at the fact that her deputy chief of staff was investigated and a Liberal operative in Sudbury, Ontario was charged. How her deputy chief of staff was not, I don't know. Why was he charged? Offering a bribe to a candidate. He said he was going to speak on behalf of the premier. There's political implications there. Those are two examples of the corruption. We've got the corruption in terms of wasting money, be it Orange, e-health, so many different areas. And then you've got the economic devastation. Her decision, far beyond just the $1 billion wasted on gas plants not built, on electrical pricing. She can't keep blaming that on Dalton McGuinty. She's been in charge a long time, and she was at the cabinet table before that. It's driven up prices to where regular people are having trouble meeting their bills, and it's driving business away. It's devastating the province. Those three reasons alone should be enough. On top of that, let's add the deficit spending. Because she's not making as much money, because she's killing the economy, her idea of fixing it is to spend more and to tax more. And all of that will just pile on the economic devastation she's caused already.
Yeah, Brian, great to talk to you. Thanks for leading the charge on this. Justin, could you put up one last time the images of that billboard going up today in Toronto? Look at that. I was there this morning. It was so beautiful to see that. It was like we were flying a flag of defiance in the heart of Toronto, saying enough. This was paid for 100% by crowdfunding. That means ordinary viewers saying, I'm in for $5, I'm in for $50, I'm in for $100, whatever. These billboards cost money by the month. It costs money to make them and then to put them up there, and we are committing to keep this campaign going. As Brian mentioned, we also have a radio component from time to time. We also commission opinion polls. All this happens because of crowdfunding. If you have not yet chipped in to our FireWynne campaign, but you're excited by this billboard, please visit www.FireWynne.ca. And I promise you, as long as you want this billboard up, we'll keep it up. Brian, great to see you again. You keep up the fight there in Ottawa, too.